everybody, it's your boy Trey Sense here. So what I have for you tonight is I'm up late burning the midnight oils. So what I thought I would do for you is put together a little bit of a video of some fragrances that I have in my collection that I think would make great date night fragrances. All right, no further ado, let's get right to it. The first one on the list is from the house of Lacoste, and this is Lacoste Lahoma. And this is a fragrance that I absolutely love. It reminds me of YSL's Tuxedo. It's got that same type of really, really dressy, not too strong, not too overpowering, not too loud citrus that just smells amazing. I think this one would be great for a date night. It's an inexpensive fragrance. You can get this for about 25 to 30 bucks. And I think they're going to think you've paid a lot of money, and I think they're going to think you smelled really, really good. But most importantly, they're going to want to come close to you. And isn't that the purpose of a Valentine's date night? Great smelling fragrance. In the house of Lacoste Lahoma. Beautiful bottle as well. Love that bottle. This next one on the list is one that may not be in everybody's repertoire, and if it's not, I understand. It is from the house of Van Cleef and Arpels, and this is Midnight in Paris. Now, I understand that this one is a little hard to come by and a little hard to get, but if you were like me and you scooped it up when it was 19 to 25 bucks and you have it in your collection, this is one that I think you may consider dusting off, pulling out, and wearing. Not only is it a beautiful bottle, that constellation and all those stars on there make it beautiful, but I think it's somewhat of a romantic fragrance. It is a little challenging. It can be strong and very potent, but on a date night, especially Valentine's, ain't that what you want? I mean, don't you want to stand out and be different? You know there's not going to be many guys around wearing this. So if you have this in your collection, I think it's worth pulling it out, dusting it off, and giving it a few sprays and wearing it on a date night. I think you will be, I don't want to say rewarded, but I think you will, I think you'll enjoy yourself if you wear this fragrance. Look at that bottle one last time. Van Cleef and Arpels, Midnight in Paris. Okay, the next one is from the house of Paco Rabanne. And this is one of the least talked about fragrances from Paco, and it is Black X's. Now, what does this one smell like, you might ask? Strawberries. Yeah, it's like somebody took strawberries, wrapped them up in a dryer sheet. Oh my goodness, you get cleanliness and fruit all rolled up into one. This is just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I picked this up at Burlington Coat Factory a few years back, and I got it, I think, on clearance for like $17, which was a steal. That's back when I used to could go to Burlington and know I was gonna have to make a decision, you know, on what fragrance I got, because I would have 6 or 7 in the buggy because they used to always have something. And yeah, so I picked this one up, like I said, on clearance. Beautiful fragrance. It is, like I said, Valentine's Day weekend, so smelling sweet and clean at the same time, I don't think would be a mistake. So if you happen to have picked this up and you have this in your repertoire, it is one that I think you may want to consider wearing. Black X's, Paco Rabanne. Staying in the line of Paco. One of my favorite fragrances, period, point blank, bar price point, bar anything. It is from the house of Paco, 1 Million Privé. And I was so proud to get this in my collection. Found this in Jasper, Alabama at a little TJ Maxx that's fairly new, one that I go to all the time, and that TJ Maxx has been a gold mine. I found some of everything in that store, and this is no exception. Found this. I was still married. Kels and I were still married at the time. We hit the TJ Maxx up. I would go one direction. She would go another direction. I was over in the men's section, and I had struck out. There was absolutely nothing. She comes walking up with a big old gift set of this, and she says, "Do you have this?" And I'm like, "No, I do not." And of course, my face, you know, being a frag head, my face just lit up. Opened it up, and it was the 100 ml of this, as you see. I want to say a 0.15 ml travel atomizer, and 1 million shower gel. But this is one of my favorites from the house of Paco Rabanne. Definitely one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is sexy. It is masculine. It just makes me feel a type of way when I wear it. I've been working out of the travel atomizer, so I haven't put much of a dent in this bottle, but I absolutely love this fragrance. And I think if you wear this on a date night, man, I think the person that you're with, again, I hate to keep saying this, but they're gonna think you spent a lot of money on cologne, but more importantly, they're gonna think you smell amazing. From the house of Paco Rabanne, from the 1 million line, it is my favorite over Lucky, over the original. It is Privé. Now, I'll tell you, I sprayed on 1 million perfume before I shot this video, just doing a little testing. If you have 1 million perfume, that wouldn't be a bad one to wear either. You know what this is. Wanted by Night. Whew. Man, oh man. If you have this in your repertoire, if you don't have By Night and you have the original Wanted, that's a compliment getter as well. That's one that will smell good as well. People will like it. I think your lady will love it. I think she'll like the way it smells on you. You know, she'll want to lean closer towards you when you're in that car and you got the heater on, because it's gonna be cold, and that the heat from the car and the heater makes the cologne activate and smell a little bit better. Man, gonna love it. And this is one that I absolutely love. Great bottle design from the house of Azzaro, Wanted by Night. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time too. I picked this one up from the homeboy, Mr. Cheapo Depot. All right, guys, I got a few more fragrances left. 5 to be exact, so we're halfway through the list. From the house of Valentino, this is Valentino, what is this? Roma, Valentino Uomo, born in Roma. Man, I tell you, old age is rough. I love this fragrance. I love this bottle. You know, to me, it's just elegant. It looks good. It's different. It looks great in the collection. Great smelling juice. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you don't have this fragrance and you want to wear something similar to this, I'll start at the cheap end. Kanye West, Whatever It Takes, or anything from the Invictus line, whether it's Invictus Aqua, Invictus Intense, they all kind of have that same type of vibe. Maybe even Dylan Blue. If you don't have this one, all of those I think would work. They're gonna put you in that same wheelhouse as this one. It smells amazing. Love it. I have it on my skin right now, and I've been smelling my arm. Great fragrance. Yeah, I think this is one of those that would catch the eye of people as you walk by. Gonna leave a good scent trail. Nice little fragrance here. I think it smells pretty good. This is one that I would definitely recommend you wearing on a date. If not, any of those that I just mentioned would be wonderful. All right. That leaves me with 4 more, guys. Okay. From the house of Dolce and Gabbana, or as Gabbana, as Medea says. I like this fragrance. This is the one EDT. Now, I have the EDP as well. Most people talk about the EDP. For some reason, when the EDP comes out, people forget about the EDT. This is not a bad fragrance. This is not a bad fragrance at all. In fact, I think it's an amazing scent. I think it smells amazing. Is the performance on it the best in the world? No, but you're not going on a hike. You're not going on a 8-hour adventure. You're going on a 45-minute to an hour and a half date. So this will definitely get you through that. And it's gonna smell great. You're gonna project well. Everybody's gonna think you smell nice. Again, this is one of those fragrances that smell really, really rich. And the price on it has come down. At one time, it was a really, really expensive fragrance because, I mean, it's Dolce. Nothing from that line is cheap. But I think this is a great smelling fragrance. I think, again, people will think you smell good. Most importantly, the young lady that you're with is going to think you smell good. So if you don't have the EDP, or even if you have the EDP, I say dust this one off, give it a wearing, and I think you'll be pleased that you did. This is not a bad smelling fragrance at all. Dolce & Gabbana, the one, EDT. Now, this next one, to me, is a bad boy from the house of Dior. It is Dior Sauvage. And again, this is the EDT. Yes, I have the EDP, I do not have the parfum. I do have the EDP. But to me, this one projects better. And this is one time, and I know this is going to sound funny, but you're on a date. You want to be sexy. You want to be confident. And I think this will give that to you. I love the way that the EDP smells, but it's not as strong. It doesn't project the way that this one does. This is a projection monster. You want your lady to smell you. You want to feel confident. Go with Sauvage, the EDT. I picked this one up on Mercari for a steal. I think I got this 60 mil that was about 90% full for $25. I think it was like $31 after shipping and tax and everything. So I couldn't be more satisfied with it. It smells good. Again, I reached for this one a little bit more than I do the EDP, which I haven't had the EDP very long, but still. Great smelling fragrance. I absolutely love it. You have to excuse me for shaking there. I was trying to get notifications off my phone. If you have this one, I say pick it up, dust it off, wear it. Dior Sauvage, the EDT. Okay, got two more. Now, this one is one that I did not like when I first smelled it. It took a minute. Versace Eros Flame. Now, whether you have this one or Eros, wear it. Either one. Either this one, which is Flame, or the OG Eros. For some reason, women love this fragrance. They just do. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's the sweetness, whatever. Chicks love it. I'm telling you, if you wear this, your lady's gonna like it. She's gonna want to come close to you. She's gonna want to smell you. She's gonna think you smell good. And she's probably gonna think, man, he spends a lot of money on cologne. Yeah, especially if you tell her, oh, baby, I'm wearing Versace. She's gonna think you, she's gonna really think you got some money. But whether it's this one or the original Eros, they both smell good. Last one on the list, from the house of Moschino, and this is Moschino Toy Boy. And again, this is one that I think is just going to leave you standing out, smelling different. It's a very sexy, it's a very romantic fragrance. It's not the most masculine fragrance, but the combination of pear and rose, I think, is just absolutely nice. One of my favorite fragrances, one of my best additions so far in 2020 to my collection. I absolutely love this fragrance. Got to give a big shout out to my boy JP Frags for hooking me up. But I do. I love this fragrance. I think it smells amazing, and I think your date will like it on you, and I think you will smell different from most people in the room. I think you're going to stand out with this one, guys. Moschino's Toy Boy. All right, y'all. I hope everybody has themselves a good V-Day. Please be sure to like, share, and sub. Also, if you don't have a Valentine like myself, you can still have a good time. You can still smell good and look nice and enjoy your weekend. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Again, be sure to like, share, and sub. Thank you for being a part of my life and my channel. I really do appreciate all of you and love all of you. And I'm gonna jump off here because I've got to edit this video and get it together. Yay! So anyway, y'all, have a great weekend. And if y'all don't hear from me before Valentine's Day, have a great Valentine's Day weekend. Love each other and take care of yourself. Until next time, y'all. Peace.